Morning, guys. Say hi to everybody in YouTube world.
Hi.
Boom, boom. Maybe we're on Instagram world. Maybe we're nowhere. Look at this park. This is Fredricksburg, Texas. It's pretty dang fun out here. I like the way this looks. This little bowl, a couple years ago, was super scary to me. I never even skated it. I didn't even drop in. I stood right there, not understanding how this was skatable. Today, this looks really fun. Compared to the one in San Marcos, the Devil's Crucible, I've given it that name, guys. That name doesn't belong to that skate park besides what I've given it, and I think it suits it. This thing looks way easier than I remember. I'm definitely up to speed with this action, so let's get into it. Yes, I'm gonna put the camera down here at the deep end, and I'm about to take advantage of this thing. Well, that's a tight little transition right there. That's a quick little transition. Alright guys, so the first thing you got to do when you come to a bowl like this is fill it out. Initial thoughts on this bowl here at Fredricksburg is this whole park is fun. There's a sweet bowl section over here. It's got some nice transitions, nice long transitions. And this is an evergreen skate park. I'm reading the tile right there. But anyway, this thing looks pretty fun, but you got to respect it at first. You got to figure it out. And it's tight. This is going to be fun. It can buck you. It's like riding a longhorn. There you go, perfect dismount. How'd that drop-in feel?
Kind of weird.
It is weird. It's like once you get used to it just being really quick, then it ends up being fun. Whoa! Ooh, I think I got a little something there. The Rainskates. These are the 63s. I just ordered a pair of 60s. I got them on my 169 Indies, the red trucks I have, the red hollows. I will say this, it's a very different urethane that I got. I ordered the same exact wheel. This wheel is much softer. It's not nearly as hard as that other wheel. I don't like the hardness I got, and I'm just hoping the dude can maybe hook me up with another set. These 63s have a wider contact patch. I figured that was the same too. That's my own fault. I didn't read all the details. I didn't care enough. I thought they were the same. I'd already ridden both wheels, and I didn't know it was different. It's not a big deal though. I like this shape a lot. Now that I'm doing carve grinds, when I'm up here and I lean back in, I want to easily roll off, and that's why I'm liking this. Now I think the classic Spitfire shape that's rounded does exactly the same thing. However, when the urethane is softer like this particular wheel on this Black Rain, I love it. And I love Rainskates. I think Rainskate has the best made wheel out there. Whenever I pop the bearings in, everything's uniform. My last Spitfires, I took these bearings out of some Spitfire, the black Mark Gonzalez 60mm. That's a Formula 4, and I barely could even pry the bearings out of those wheels, and they've been in there a while. But I don't know. I don't mind riding Spitfire that much, but that natural color, that wood white color, I can't bear it. And not only that, I think the wheels fall apart when they get a little older. And if I'm gonna spend the money on some wheels, I'd rather have a colored wheel that isn't gonna turn off white in no time, because I hate that. I like looking like I got new wheels on there. So I ride so many wheels that I don't need to buy a new set every couple of months because I've worn them out. A bowl like this is not like your big park with your easier transitions. It's deceiving to the eye, and it feels easier. I think if you're gonna skate a bowl like this one's definitely easier than the one in San Marcos, the Devil's Bowl. That's way more insane. It's this really steep, gnarly transition over here. It happens quick. The shallow end's very small too. If you have a good command of kick turns and a good drop in that you're not sketched of ever, you could just spend time right here in this deep end. It's still much more tighter than you're expecting. If you haven't seen one of these in person, you're not prepared for it. When you come out, you're gonna be like, where's the rest of this thing? It's super tiny. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All that said, if you have a good foundation, you have the basics in bull riding, like I do, you're gonna come in here and you're gonna have a blast. Get here, take your time, get a line, figure it out. Those who get hurt are those who dive in. You gotta see how deep it is first. What up, guys? Boy, this is an hour and 40-minute one way. Hour and 45 minutes one way for me. It's a commitment to get here. Sometimes I hear some of you guys saying, oh, I gotta drive 20 minutes to the skate park. I kind of hear that and I go, what? They tripping on? I mean, I am from California and I lived in the country, inland. Stayed at the beach for, I don't know, 10, 12 years. But a lot of my time was in the Temecula Valley and upland, Rancho Cucamonga. Upland's right over there where the Combi Bowl used to be, the Baldy Pipe. I never skated any of that. Back in those days, I was more of a surfer, and skateboard really was just a means to get to and from the waves. I used to be able to see the whitewash from my couch. So it's quite a life I was able to live. I've been pretty lucky. I will say this though, this is my favorite park.